Hello everyone, my name is Matthew Marvin. I also go by ThePokerGypsy. I just wanted to give you guys an intro on this one and explain a little bit about this video and why it was a critical point to my career. I was in the first semi-truck I had ever owned, which I was remodeling while I was driving across the country. Don't really recommend it. So I was driving with a load one day and my wheel hub caught on fire. Now, for those of you who do not know, the hub is the center of the rim or the wheel of a semi-truck. But it went out. Luckily, I was able to catch it in time. I noticed a little bit of smoke. I could smell it. I also noticed that the truck was slowing down a little bit more than normal. I pulled over to the side of the road, popped the hood, and seen my driver's side wheel was on fire. Now, this is a very scary situation for semi-truck drivers because the fuel filter is right next to the driver's side wheel. I grabbed my fire extinguisher, tried to put the fire out, but that didn't work. I called 911, and 911 sent the fire department. They had to use one of those water extinguishers to put it out. So after thanking God that my truck didn't blow up, so I got myself together, called a tow truck, and got towed to the nearest mechanic shop. When the truck got there, obviously there had been a fire, so the mechanics investigated it pretty quickly, and they told me I was lucky to be alive. See, when the hub went out, it created so much friction and so much heat that it melted the brake pads to the brake drum, and a few other moving parts were melted together as well. If I would have stopped just a few seconds later, the wheel would have locked up, flipping the truck. And I was loaded. I had about a 40,000-pound trailer on me. When near-death experiences like this happen, you start to think about all the things in life that you haven't done. One of the things that I haven't done yet was play a WSOP event. At this point, I had been playing for about 11 years, lived in Vegas for a while, still never went to a WSOP event. I had predominantly been a cash game player, but I had just started getting into tournaments at this time. So I get online, and it just so happens that there's a WSOP event nearby. I was near LaGrange, Georgia, and the event was in Tunica, Mississippi. I knew the repairs were going to take a few days, so I had some time. Found a truck rental place, rented a van, packed up all the stuff, the dog, threw the air mattress in the back, and I was going off to Tunica. I stayed in Tunica for about 4 days, gambled it up, lived life the whole time. Cash games, tournaments, a little bit of blackjack, and some slot machines with my free play. I was even able to meet a guy there off of Instagram. He goes by Tennessee Poker Grinder. Check him out, follow him. Really great guy. Just in that 4-day period, I was able to make about $1,500 off of just a 1-2, 1-3 game. All of that money I end up making, I end up putting into tournaments. I played 4 events, didn't cash any of them. After blowing all my money on tournaments, I started looking into satellites. Before this, I had never played a satellite, never even knew what a satellite was. This is why Tunica is a very important part of my career. Because after that experience of blowing my money at the circuit events, I made the plan to always just play the satellites if I could help it. Now, I also understand the math and the odds. I understand that this strategy may put me at a disadvantage. But who wants to work their entire life just to achieve mediocre goals? Doesn't really excite me.